We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Zach Gallen gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Travis.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He waits. Now the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Anderson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Popped him up. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Runner goes for second. Fly ball out toward left center field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out with the man at first. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 1-2 now.
Count 1-2.
From the stretch.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Lucas Giolito will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Past history with Lucas Giolito, he's just 1 for 6. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Anthony Santander will be next. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Mazzara is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. and he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So now Carlos Santana. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's inside.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Miguel Sano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Howie Kendrick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Second baseman,
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Abreu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is 7. The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches, 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Brantley, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Julian.
Stepping into the box, Julian Hernandez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hernandez has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Luis Robert, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Anderson, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low.
One out, nobody on. Counts a ball and two strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Travis Jankowski is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 2-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Julian Hernandez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Line towards center field. Robert is right there, one down. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So here's Trey Mancini. Now the pitch. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. Jimenez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Carlos Santana is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Full exercise.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he struck him out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup. Now,
certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Ball 3. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Howie Kendrick. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here comes the first pitch. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready now, Nomar Mazara. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 2-0. The count now at 2-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So coming to the plate, Luis Robert, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now for Baltimore, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-0.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Julian Hernandez will be next. Iglesias in front, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Julian Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santander waits on it. 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Travis Jankowski.
Striding forward now is the DH, Travis Jankowski, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't. Hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Yohan Moncada stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even.
Look on the manager's face. He's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Jimenez. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This year against right-handed pitching, Santana is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Santander, the runner at second with one away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Miguel Sano will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
In there, 1-2 now.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're up 2-0. Bringer. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Alfaro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Abreu is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder, number 30.
Striding in once again, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2. Grounded softly to the right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Line to the right side. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. David Phelps gets the call. From the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
David Bell.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's Michael Brantley, his past batting line against David Phelps. He's 1 for 5. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back to center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 34, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Alfaro in front. 3 balls and a strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, I think he thought it was ball 4, but the knuckle curve's in there. Now the payoff pitch home. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Julian Hernandez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. From the stretch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Orioles strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that.
It's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game.
Now to the plate, Luis Robert. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. One and two, here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Tim Anderson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
At the ball. 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. On, he pops it up. And this will land foul. Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Richie Martin will come on now and pinch run here.
He's running at first base. Number 49, Richie Martin.
From the stretch, Anthony Santander is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Chuano now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Miguel Sano stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Two out with the man at first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So stepping in, Howie Kendrick, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready for another shot now. Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now the 0-1. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses 2-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Struck him out, and that'll do it tonight for the White Sox.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Gallen earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Lucas Giolito pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Dylan Betances wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.